on to our next game. We are seeing Matt's reign into ways, whatever the fuck. We did see the Sharp being Way's win con in her first week. We'll see if it can opt to play such a pivotal role. But to me, I think what's gonna give Matieu the most problems is gonna be this fucking belly bolt. I think belly bolt looks ridiculously strong into what Mateo has. Because if you guys know, belly bolt has this semi-signature move known as parabolic charge. Parabolic charge is like a 65 base power move, and it heals based on the damage dealt. But what people might not know because they see it so little is that it's also a spread move. And so, along with Bellibolt's signature ability, Electromorphosis, and its natural bulk, I don't see a good way for Mateo to be able to take out the Bellibolt in one hit. It's going to take a hit, or even two hits, a double up, live on
Oh
one,
my god.
get Electromorphosis, click Parabolic Charge, and even though it hits teammate, it's going to heal back to full. And that looks really hard for Mateo to stop.
His team has his team has a really hard time just doing a lot to it. Like it's probably like I don't know, it's probably overkill. But
Yes, but it's not able to. I
it's
don't. I think it's
not
going
enough, I
to take a
don't think.
double up from very strong mods from Mateo to be able to even have a chance of taking out the belly bolt in one.
Yeah.
Which the belly bolt could easily just be running a citrus berry as well. So
Exactly. Or
I'm
like hell if it needs it can fucking slack off. Like
yeah.
but
I think this
shouldn't
belly
be too
bolt
bad, yeah.
is looking incredibly Thanos, and I would be surprised if it doesn't come to every game this set and it doesn't just win games from Shadoweh on its own.
The answer to
Yeah,
any questions about why did you do that move is probably for both of us. We were both incredibly drunk by the time we played this game.
oh,
That's fucking perfect.
interesting.
Um
So this is a drunk
I
game,
high
I
key
guess.
want to make a suggestion of at least one game a week being played where both people are drunk, but could talk
At
about that
least one
later. I
game?
think that'd be sick. At least one, yeah. Fuck it, we could have drunk week later. That'd be awesome.
I see. Okay. Um. Yeah. So we see that the lead Wei has opted to bring a fire type into a rain matchup, and this confuses me. Obviously, I think it's going to be very very prudent to actually use its Dragon Terra in the rain matchup, which I wouldn't be surprised if it just Terra's turn one. But I also do think that that's incredibly readable. And so if Mateo is carrying an ice move on Politoid, which it should, because generally you run like water move, you run ice move, and then you run protect, and you run maybe like Parasong or Helping Hand or some other nonsense. Or maybe a spread water move like Muddy Water. But I do think it should be Ice Beam Politoid in this game. Yeah, so if I were Mateo, I would click Ice Beam into the McMortar, hard reading the Dragon Terror, because in my head, there is zero chance that this McMortar is staying in here not terroring. It's also just very confusing why McMortar is out here in the first place, because normally you do see McMortar when McMortar comes, it's a redirection support. So either you're gonna see an interesting like nasty plot Persian, which Mike Mata is aiming to redirect attacks away from, or you're gonna see like a more offensive Mike Mata with Dragon Terror. And then I'm not sure what Mike Mata gets for his setup, but like to me, it has signalized that like cause you shouldn't lead with two support mons, especially a support mon like Mike Mortar, which is so weak into the rain matchup, without an explicit plan for one of these mons to be a secret threat. So either Armada is going to be like secretly pretty offensive, or the Persian is going to be set up with nasty plot. For Mateo, I do think that you should be somewhat wary of a fake out with Persian into either slot and McMortar just attacking, or setting up. I think my mortar might get like sword stance. I know it gets belly blunt. I know it gets belly drum and bulk up. I'm not sure it gets sword stance, but
I think when it
it might
becomes
be.
Mag Mortar, it loses belly drum.
Does it?
Interesting. Did not
No,
know that.
wait, no. There's no way it loses belly drum. You can carry it on from its baby form. What? It for sure has belly drum. I know that for sure.
Okay, no, you're right. It has it.
Yeah, it for sure has belly drum. There's no reason for it to use it. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm assuming one of these two mods are offensive, and Matt just has to play conservatively and hope that while he doesn't play conservatively, that the mod of mods just doesn't set up on him. Or you could just try go for a read and double target the Mac Mortar. Mac Mortar opts to just click protect, and Persian gets faked
I don't.
out it, and the Money Water gets
Water
clicked,
fairly,
and
just
the
fairly
accuracy drop.
safe to do.
Gets
Yeah,
dropped.
accuracy is kind of real bad.
That's sort of fine. I guess the fake out was a fine click because like either version takes it out, which means that well, I I don't think that was necessarily a safe play from Matieu because very easy the person could have like fake out on the Toxic Rogue. I Mike Mortar I do yeah, and Mike Mortar does get psychic moves, which would have instantly KO'd the Toxic Rogue with the Mike Mortar turret. Yeah. She clicks a very normal basic Tron play, but Wei gets pretty owned by it. So next turn is looking pretty rough, even if McMortar chooses to turn at turn 2, which again, like I said, is kind of forced to. So you do see follow me, but it is parting shot Persian. And so somehow it does look like both the Persian and the McMortar are support, which screams to me, why the hell did you lead with 2 support mods, especially a mod like McMortar that's just so weak into the rematchup without being forced to commit to Terra? But yeah, Fork Drive, boost speed. A brick break blink. I mean, I guess it was probably into the Persian, but follow me was probably always going to click there. And like I said, I think the Dragon Tail is so telegraphed. Again, I guess Mateu's drunk. He's not. Okay. I don't know why Politoad is eject button in this matchup. I remember that Matt was versus Mammo's Sand week 1, and so I understood the eject button because the weather war is always going to be very pertinent, and you had to constantly wrestle for the weather control. I don't know why it's eject button, particularly in this matchup, especially when you see that it could have probably gotten an attack off right here. Because
I think he said he used the exact same sets that he used last week for any Pokemon he brought that time.
Okay, so yeah, in draft, that's a huge no-go. You usually want to
Well,
cater
it's extra
set
funny because he
spreads.
sent me a copy of his team to check it over before the match began, so I technically had all of his stats and could have looked at them at that point if I could read.
But
Oh,
no, of course, no.
what the hell? This is hurting every
That's
draft
awesome.
bone in my body.
You're forgetting the fact that also both of them were drunk, so
No, I think that's pretty
I think it's
cognizant right now.
excusable. Just vibes and shit.
It's like I understand playing the match drunk because I quite literally played one of my TPL games. TPL's Draft Premier League, which is like second biggest team tournament game.
Yeah.
I played one of my games drunk as fuck.
Did you
So I'm no
fucking
stranger to
win?
playing
Did
important.
you fucking win though?
But no, I lost, and it was
Fuck.
pretty embarrassing. But yeah, like so, I'm not a stranger to playing drunk games, but also like my prep was completely sober, and I think that like Matt should have,
Oh yeah,
if he knew he
yeah.
was going to play the game drunk, should have still prepped sober. This looks like both no effort in play and no effort in prep. So I mean, you do see the force switch out. The gong shot does nothing because it got burnt, and the heat wave does get clicked. Yeah, I mean, it does look like did follow me, getting the instant flame body bird was both. It's like one, it's unfortunate, but two, it's not like Mike couldn't have seen that possibly coming. So unfortunate, but he also could have played around it. But again, I can guess once again drunk.
His
Yeah,
Ludicolo is definitely not the same set. He added choice specs this time.
so he did change sets. Okay. Anyways, funnily enough, even knowing that like, there was a poison type on the field, which probably had a poison move, way ups to clicked Heat Wave in the rain, which I know that Heat Wave is technically super effective on Toxicroak because of dry skin, but it's in the rain and it's a spread move, so like you can clearly tell it does
Yeah, I
nothing.
was really
especially
wondering
with-
why it didn't do any damage.
Probably because of spread move plus some rain, huh? But yeah, you see Icy Wind being its best move to click into the Magma Mortar, which still does like a healthy amount of damage. For some reason, Brick Break gets clicked into the Iron Leaves, which I'm not even sure if it kills, considering that it's burnt plus it's a psychic type. Like, I guess. No. I mean, I guess if maybe it's covering for the Persian coming in, because in theory, if Icy Wind connects on both, it kills both anyways. So yeah, that's probably what Matt's going for. But yeah, Heatwave gets clicked again, does non-meaningful damage, which means Icy Wind can get clicked again. Except that the Ludicolo is outsped by Iron Beams. Is that normal? Or is it just greed?
It's normal when it has the booster energy.
Let's see. No, but it's only normal because the Ludicolo is modest. Because they are like, if it's timid, it outspeeds even the Jolly booster energy Iron Thieves. So Matt greeted modest Ludicolo, which is, I mean, somewhat understandable because his team really lacks raw power. But if you're running Icy Wind with no boosting item, or maybe I presume it's no boosting item because it did critical damage.
Choice specs.
So
That is, yeah.
that was specs. God, this mod is ass.
Oh,
That is
shit.
some cock and ball damage for specs damage. Jesus Christ.
I mean, is the mod ass or is just everyone just way too drunk for this shit?
Shit, probably a little bit of both.
I could tell you for a certain fact, being drunk does not affect how much damage your mon deals. And we just saw a choice spec super effective move do 40%. Like, I know that it's Icy Wind, which is like 55 base power, and it's a spread move. But come on. There are specs, modest specs. Modest specs.
And
Give me a
frankly,
break,
I
man.
feel like if
Why
Ludicolo
do they
was
have
drunk, I
this?
think it would do more damage. That's
True.
just the vibe I get.
I mean, look at how like the mon moves. Like it should get like the drunken fist ability and just do more damage.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, Persian does have a fake out. It does get clicked. Icy Wind gets clicked into a possible Defiant Bishop, but it's not Defiant.
Oh,
I
my
guess
thought
God.
he
inner
wouldn't do
focus.
that. I kind of just thought he wouldn't bring moves that did that into my Bisharp. I respected him too much.
Honestly, fair.
What the fuck?
This is an awesome game of Pokemon. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Inner Focus also makes sense.
What
To
the
be honest,
fuck?
that's not like a horrible. That's not like a horrible bring to do over Defiant.
Okay.
To be honest.
Remember how I said I think Bellybolt wins the game by itself?
Where is Bellybolt?
Fuck did Bellybolt? Where did Bellybolt go?
Bellybolt's getting
Am I-
ready for next
Like,
game.
am I tripping,
Trust.
or did Electromorphosis fucking Belly Bolt with Parabolic Charge, not just win the game by itself. Is it just me, or I don't think it needs Terra. It just kills everything and wins, and it heals the full every time. Huh. Game 2, I guess. We see Suicune and McMortar again comes into the lead in a rain matchup. Once again, not really supporting a particular offensive threat, just like out here being redirection, protect bot with a Mon that it really doesn't need to redirect moves away from. Or even if it is trying to redirect like a grass move away from it, isn't doing it with Terra. When you know that I guess if Wei called, which again I doubt she called because she was fucking drunk, but if she called, a grass move here would have been pretty terrifying. So I think a Terra plus Follow Me, if you were gonna do this lead, should be the play. But yeah, okay, yeah, grass move gets clicked. Snarl, funnily, doesn't hit the Politoed, which means it doesn't get to it doesn't get a proc eject button, which might have been a good thing because that offers up a turn on this next turn where you know that Ludicolo is locked in a Giga Drain, so you can opt to not Terra the McMortar, click Follow Me, redirect the Giga Drain, and so you can outspeed the Politoed as you saw on this turn and forces it out with Snarl, which means that Ludicolo will go to -2. Politoed doesn't get an attack, and you don't have to Terra the McMortar, which is interesting. But McMortar opts to Terra anyways. The Ludicolo switches out. Follow Me doesn't get clicked. Heatwave gets clicked. Yeah, and so now we see that Ludicolo is able to switch up moves. Follow Me gets clicked when the Ludicolo is no longer locked into the single target move. Hits both wands with spread Muddy Water. And the Raikou is gonna be able to like click Electro up again. Yeah. Like oh, but my good friend Belly Bolt's here. And let's see, Muddy Water, how much does it do? Oh, with a Terra what it does in cinema. Yeah. Okay.
So this is when I remembered again that electric does not resist water. I make this mistake every fucking time.
Yeah, I feel like okay, can I just ask, because I'm presuming you're just gonna lose this game from the spot, but were you Parabolic Charge?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I feel like McMortar would have lived the Muddy Water, and well, I mean it was probably a roll, but if it did live the Muddy Water and you managed to redirect the skull away, I think the Belly Bolt would have healed the full because Ludicolo for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I did counts afterwards. It was something like 60% to live.
Yeah. So again,
yeah,
I
that
think
just sucks.
similar. Like it's not the exact same play as Mammal Weight, but the same thing as like protecting a mon or trying to preserve a mon which shouldn't be the mon they're trying to preserve is causing the loss in the situation. I understand you're drunk, but also it's just like either you or whoever's watching the game that there just needs to be some level of cognizance in Pokemon of which mons you need to prioritize protecting,
Yeah.
which mons you're weak on, and which mons that you can afford to like lose HP on or just like completely sack off. Because Belly Bolt probably is the win con, like from team preview in my perspective. And if McMortar just clicks Follow Me and protects it on the Belly Bolt turn, and barring it doesn't miss, I think Belly Bolt could clean up the game on its own. But yeah, instead you see McMortar lives but still can't do anything because it's clicking Heat Wave into Rain. It's already less than half, so Follow Me reduction doesn't do a lot. Ludicolo is locked into a spread Muddy Water, so it doesn't even redirect moves away from it. It's just all around not great. Iron Lease does take out the Ludicolo, but I don't know Ludicolo was that threatening barring like money water accuracy drops. Wait, do you see a whisk comes up? I guess. I mean, Heatwave would have probably done one in that, but like, Leaf Blade gets clicked once more. Icy Wind gets clicked, which this is aren't they somehow still win this game anyways? Oh no, there's a Corviknight. Yeah, unless Corviknight gets burned right here, I don't think. Yeah, this Iron Leaves is not winning this one again. Not even close.
I was
Holy.
chanting burn, 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 burn.
Yeah, although it is looking like even if it didn't get the burn, it might not have won the 1v1 anyways if your best move to kit it was Side Blade, because that's just not doing nearly enough damage. Which, but then again, like it's to me, it's saying, holy fuck! Imagine Belly Bolt in the end game being preserved. Holy.
Well, I feel
Oh,
like
what is
I
Belly
learned a
Bolt?
lot for next time this happens, because I'm sure Matieu will make it to the finals. I don't know about me, though, if I keep playing like that.
I'm just gonna presume you're not intending to play all of your remaining matches drunk. So hopefully your play sober is better than your play drunk. And if it isn't, I would be pretty concerned. So I think I mean, lessons learned, but also again, I don't rate your team. I rate certain mods. I don't rate the team as a whole. So.
Hey, I made some changes. Maybe you'll like it once week 5 passes.
Wait, did you make recent changes?
Yes.
Oh, I guess
I
I'll
mean,
probably like.
Belly Bolt being on the team at all is a change from week 1.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yes,
I mean,
Sophia keeps telling me to get rid of it because she hates it.
Why? It's so cute. Isn't Belly Bolt adorable? Belly Bolt's the cutest little adorable
He's so
ever. Like,
cute.
like, yeah, he's a Belly Bolt. It's happy. It's smiling. Look at. You know that the two things on the side of his head aren't his actual eyes. His actual eyes are in the center, and it's just smiling. Did you know that?
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Yeah, because you see, Tap Bulb is a pre-evolution, and you see this Tap Bulb, and that's his face right there. You see, just smiling. And Belly Bolt is the same. Its actual face in the middle is like it's a cheeky little smile. The two things on the side of his head, I can't remember what exactly it is, but those aren't his actual eyes. They just look really silly and goofy. But it's a cute little smile. It's so cute. How can anyone hate Belly Bolt? It's adorable. Look, it's so derpy. Yeah. Anyone who hates Belly Bolt, I'm not sure if I trust. Look, all its like canon art is just it's so happy and adorable and smiling. It's just a ball of electricity. Look at that. It's so full of joy. It's winking. Look at it. Belly Bolt is so cute.
God. On my way to buy the
Anyways.
Belly Bolt plushies.
Anyway, yeah, Belly Bolt's adorable.